Welcome to the Success Blueprint, strategies to build a life and business you love. This is your go-to podcast for success in both life and business. I'm your host, Daniel Craig Johnson, and as a seasoned life and business coach with 15 years of experience, I will be sharing powerful stories, practical tips, and valuable insights on personal development, leadership, entrepreneurship, productivity, motivation, and more. Join me every week for the Success Blueprint, strategies for building a life and business you love. Let's ignite your success. Happy Monday, everyone. Before I start, I would like to say thank you so much again. The podcast is going places, it's being shared. The feedback has been really overwhelming. I'm so happy that I have a huge audience out there that is supporting me and pushing this podcast to many different places all over the world, and that I have an audience that really looks forward to the new episodes and has the feeling that they take something away and that there's something in there for them. So thank you very much, guys. The reason why I'm here before the week is actually over is because I had this idea of 15-minute Mondays, and the 15-minute Mondays will be a quick topic that I find important, something I've picked up, something I have used in my personal life or business life, and we will discuss it quickly, go through the concept. If you have questions, you can contact me. This is not to give you the insight and detail, like a deep dive into it, but if you want to know more about it, you can connect to me and I can discuss it further with you. I do have many programs, many different coaching programs for couples, for entrepreneurs, for executives, for if you want to be better at work, a better leader, better manager, whatever it is. I do have many tools, proven methodologies that I can help you with to get anything that you want in your life up to the next level. But 15-minute Mondays are going to be about a short, quick talk about some things that generally are helpful in life, will advance you in your career, in your personal life, or will just help you to tackle certain things better. So from now on, let's get into it. 15-minute Monday, episode 1, and this is about mastering time management, achieving more in less time. There's nothing more important than being effective with your time management. If you are consistently on top of your time management, what you do is you cut out the clutter, you cut out the noise, and you gain clarity and focus, and you free up resources to really do the things that are necessary, the things that you love, and the things that need to be done. And as more as you manage your time, as more you do those things effectively. So by implementing effective strategies, you will learn how to make the most out of your time and achieve greater success in general, whether it's in your work or in your personal life. We are distracted. The world is consistently flooding us and oversensitizing us. There is a consistent overflow of information that is passing through. There's the phones that are distracting us. There's someone consistently screaming at us, trying to sell us something. The moment we open our eyes, our cell phones are trying to sell to us. There's outside influences, many things that keep us from being effective and being efficient. And therefore, we get distracted all the time. So by managing your time and premeditating your day, understanding how much time do I have available and what do I want to do with that time, whether that applies to your personal life or to your business life, it does not matter. As soon as you get on top of time, you become more efficient and effective, and you will recognize that there will be much more clarity in your life in general. So let's discuss a couple of points. It is really important, and keep it fun. Don't make it something that adds more pressure, adds more responsibility, whatever you want to call it. Just ensure that you use it as a gamification tool, something that is going to enhance you, something that is at the end of the day going to help you to be more efficient and do more of the things that you love and be distracted by less of the things that add no value to your life, and so on and so forth. I don't think I need to explain that to you. So let's get straight into it. Prioritizing tasks, which is super important. Exercise 1 for that is create an Eisenhower matrix. Divide a sheet of paper into 4 quadrants: urgent and important, important but not urgent, urgent but not important, and not urgent or important. Then write down your tasks in each quadrant based on their urgency and importance. This experience will help you identify the most critical tasks that require your immediate attention and prioritize your efforts accordingly. And because we're going quick through these points, because it's the 15-minute Monday, I will make sure that in the description there will be links, there will be webpage links where you can download the templates for these exercises or where you can find more information about it so that you can apply it to your own life. Exercise number 2, the 80-20 rule. If you haven't heard of it yet, well, it's time that you hear about it, but I'm sure you did before. But just to remind ourselves, also known as the Pareto principle, it's a powerful concept that can help you achieve more with less effort. It states that 80% of the results come from 20% of the causes. For example, let me give you an example. 80% of your sales may come from 20% of your customers, or 80% of your happiness may come from 20% of your activities. So the idea is to identify the 20% that matters most and focus exactly on that. When you do so, you can maximize your productivity, efficiency, and satisfaction. The 80-20 rule is not a strict mathematical law, but it's a general observation that applies to many situations. I have seen that many times in my life. You can use it to prioritize your tasks, manage your time, and improve your business and your personal life. Exercise number 3 for that point: perform a weekly review. It is always important to understand where do you stand, what are you doing, how much are you achieving, and are you moving towards your goals? Are you being successful? Take time each week to reflect on your previous week, activities, assess the alignment with your goals. The alignment with your goals is a super valuable thing to do. Check that it really aligns with your goals. Identify any tasks or commitments that are not adding value and consider eliminating or delegating them. Give them to someone else to do if they don't serve or they distract you, whatever the case might be. This exercise will help you to refine your task list and ensure that your time is spent on meaningful endeavors. Point number 2, setting smart goals. We go over it over and over again. It always pops up again, that word smart goals. And yet, if you look at it, many people still don't know how to use it. They don't really know what it means. They don't have it internalized the way you should. It's so important. So for smart goals, exercise 1. Take a specific goal you want to achieve and break it down into small actionable steps. Make sure that each and every one of those steps is specific. You know exactly what you're talking about. Measurable. If it's not measurable, it's worth nothing. I can guarantee you that. If you don't know how to identify whether you are successful or not, it's going to be wasted effort. It needs to be achievable. Don't overwhelm yourself. Break it down, make it small. If it is overwhelming, then you are wasting your energy and your time. Make sure it is achievable. So if it is a huge project, break it down into achievable small pieces. The next point is make sure it is relevant. If it wouldn't be relevant, why do you do it in the first place? And very often we get tied up in things that are not relevant. So make sure it is relevant to your goals, the alignment of your values and your goals, and that it really contributes to something in your life. And then the last point, time bound. No action that you ever define, no goal that you ever set for yourself is worth anything if it's not time bound. If it can just hang in limbo and you can take any time that you want, that will not work. If you want to be specific about your goals, you need to say, okay, I want to achieve this. I'm going to need these resources. I'm going to do it by this time. This is my deadline. This is by when I'm going to have to achieve that. Creating a timeline and deadlines for each step, that's important. This exercise will help you turn your goals into manageable tasks, provide clarity and focus on what needs to be done. Trust me, it works 100%. Exercise number 2, use a habit tracker to monitor your progress towards your goals. Create a simple chart to use a habit tracking app to record your daily actions related to your goals. There's so many apps out there that you can put onto your phone. Use them, allocate them. There is value to it. With this exercise, you will help yourself to stay accountable and develop consistent habits that contribute to your long-term success. It's all about the habits. It's about unlearning the bad ones and supporting the good ones and keeping track of them and understanding what they do in your life. Measurable. Exercise number 3, conduct a weekly check-in to evaluate your progress towards your goals, review the milestones that you've set, and assess your achievements. Make sure that you check where are you. Adjust your approach if necessary and set new goals for the upcoming week. This exercise will help you then to stay on track and continuously improve your goal setting process. And the goal setting process is something that lives, it moves, it transforms, and you have to transform with it. Don't be too harsh on yourself. Give yourself some leverage. Then it will be much, much easier. Point number 3, eliminating distractions. Phone calls, social media, YouTube, so many things. We sit down, we want to do something, boom, there pops up a message, there pops up a notifier, and off we go into the realm of distraction. So eliminate distractions. How do we do that? Exercise 1, conduct a digital detox for a specific period, such as 1 hour or a whole day. Turn off notifications on your phone and computer. Remove non-essential apps from your device. And designate specific times to check emails and social media. You say 1 hour a day, I do my social media, or only when I'm connected to a Wi-Fi, but make sure that's not the Wi-Fi at work where you're connected to anyway, because then you're going to have the distraction right in your face again. Observe how this intentional disconnect improves your focus and productivity. Trust me, invaluable. Exercise number 2, create a dedicated workspace free from distractions, remove clutter, set up a comfortable environment, and minimize external disturbances. Establish boundaries with colleagues or family members to protect your focused work time. Make sure they don't come in all the time. When they come in, set clear rules. Make sure that they respect that you are busy with working. This exercise will help you to create an environment conducive to concentration and productivity. Even in the workspace, tell your peers they can't just knock on your door, come in and want to have coffee with you. Tell them between 3 and 4, that's my time where I usually have my cup of tea or my cup of coffee. Train them. Make sure they understand your boundaries. Exercise number 3, practice mindfulness techniques such as meditation, deep breathing exercises to enhance your ability to stay present and focused so that you again don't get distracted. Set aside a few minutes each day and engage in mindful practices. That can help you become more aware of distractions and bring your attention back to the task at hand. And if you have a paper laying there with all your important tasks, or you have put in the Eisenhower matrix, then you can consistently check and track that you are really doing what you're supposed to do. Point number 4, planning and scheduling. Exercise number 1, take a few minutes at the end of each day to plan and prioritize your tasks for the following day, like premeditating your day. Write down your to-do list. Ensure that it aligns with your goals and priorities. Use a planner or a digital calendar to schedule specific time blocks for each task. And this exercise again will help you to start each day with a clear plan and maximize your productivity. Planning and scheduling is so important. Don't waste your time. Know what time you have and what you want to do with it. Exercise number 2, experiment with different time management techniques. Not everything works for everyone. There's no one size fits all, such as the Pomodoro technique, where you work for a set period and then take short breaks. Use a timer to allocate focused work intervals and measure your productivity. Measuring. If it's not measurable, it's not going to lead to anything. This exercise will help you to discover the time management method that works best for you. Understand, it's all about research. There's so many different techniques out there, and one will work for you. You need to make it fun. You need to make sure that it works for you and that it remains something that you do with pleasure. It shouldn't be a burden. It should be pleasure. It should be fun. Gamification, that's the word. Exercise number 3, regularly review and adjust your schedule. Assess your progress, identify any bottlenecks or time-wasting activities, and make necessary changes to optimize your workflow. It's important that you consistently check and optimize. This will help you to refine your planning and scheduling skills and continuously improve your productivity. And that will help you in your personal life, in your family life, and in business. The next one is delegating and outsourcing. Exercise 1. For that, Identify tasks on your to-do list that you can delegate to someone else or outsource. If it's overwhelming, give it to someone else. Select one task and delegate it to a colleague, an employee, a freelancer, or who has the necessary skills and resources, because it might then take away from you feeling overwhelmed, feeling overpressured, or not capable of doing it. And then you can clear up some time, some resources that you can then invest again into other areas that are necessary to complete the product or the task at hand. Clearly communicate your expectations and provide any necessary guidance to such people that help you. Reflect on the experience and observe how delegating frees up your time and allows you to focus on higher value activities. Higher value, you understand it? Eisenhower matrix. That's where everything ties together again. Exercise number 2, develop a delegation checklist. When assigning your tasks to others, create a checklist that outlines the necessary steps and expectations. What do you want from them? How do they need to do it? By when do they need to do it? Apply the same thing to them that you would apply to yourself. That is good practice. This exercise will help you to delegate more effectively and ensure that nothing falls through the cracks. We all know it, falling through the cracks. If we don't have an oversight, if we don't know what we want to do, if we don't write it down, if we don't track it, if we don't measure it, it falls through the cracks. Exercise number 3, practice effective communication and feedback. Regularly check in with your team members or collaborators to provide guidance, answers, questions, and offer constructive feedback. And that will strengthen your delegation skills and foster a collaborative work environment or family environment or friend environment. The above tips and strategies, they don't only work for work or for business, they work for your personal life, and they work very well. And these are some effective methodologies that will help you to stay on top and really do not waste time and allocate your time more efficiently, and therefore free up time for really great things, or for even things that make you more happy, make you more balanced, to maybe be more efficient at work so that you have more time, free time with your family, with your spouse, with your partner. That's why effective time management is so important. Imagine you could free up every hour, you could free up an additional 10 minutes by effective time management, and then you accumulate that over the day, over the week, over the month, and over the year. Imagine that gives you time to learn another 3 languages, become hobbyist or professional at another sports, or to simply allocate that time into being even more efficient as a businessman, as a leader, as a manager, as an executive. This is powerful. So congratulations on completing the first episode of my 15-minute Mondays on time management. By prioritizing tasks and setting smart goals, eliminating distractions, planning and scheduling, and delegating effectively, I promise you, you will gain control over your time and achieve more in less time. Remember to regularly practice these skills and adapt them to your unique circumstances. No size fits all, remember it. It needs to work for you, and at the end of the day, it should also remain fun. Gamification is the secret. You don't know what that means in terms of business or personal life? Gamification. Read it up. And as I mentioned, I'm going to put whatever lists, or like the Eisenhower matrix, I'm going to put a link into the description where you can find these tools, also something for smart goal setting, and then you can use that in your life. And then tell me, what did you think? Did it help you? Was it amazing? And that's it. That's the conclusion of everything. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we will explore another essential skill for building a successful life and business. That was Daniel, the 15-Minute Monday. I hope you have a fantastic week, and I'll check you at the end of the week for the next episode of the Success Blueprint. And cheers, guys.